Hey Taurus, it's Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and this is your December bi-weekly Tarotscope, and this is going to be for December 1st through the 12th. Trying something new, trying to figure out my schedule, trying to figure out how I can get this thing to work out for y'all and for me, as far as, not overexerting myself and overextending myself. I definitely want to be able to get these readings out to you guys because I know you guys enjoy them, and I love doing them. I love doing them. So, but I need to figure out a way to work smart and not work hard because I have other obligations that I have to attend to. So, we're going to try it out and see how this works. Like I said, this is going for December 1st through the 12th. First things first, thank you so much for all of my subscribers. Anyone who's taken the time to like, share, and subscribe. People who are following me on Instagram. By the way, I'm Jim, GEM, the butterfly _ tarot for on Instagram. Thank you for everyone who's purchased personal readings from me. I have met like some of the sweetest folks ever, and it's just I have fun, y'all, doing these personal readings. Hit me up for a personal reading if you hear something in this reading that resonates with you and you want to delve a little bit deeper into it and we can explore it. You can do so. Go to my website. It is jimthebutterfly.wix.com/tarot. You can send me an email to schedule appointments. I am available all day today. It is November 30th. And I'm also available all day on the 6th. Usually I'm be available all weekends, but it's Christmas time, so I gotta, how we got babies. So anyway, check me out. This is a general reading for Taurus, blah blah. For Taurus, general reading. Sun, moon, rising. Oh my God. All right. Let's see what we got here, y'all. I have a new tarot deck. Oh, and yeah, you can pay through the site. I'm all over the place. But yes, let's see what we got, what we have here for Taurus, okay? I'll be using the Gilded Tarot. And I also will be using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards to give you a little bit of spiritual advice, sugars. Overall, though, I feel pretty good about your reading coming up, Taurus. I feel like everybody's been having some pretty good energy coming in. Some very transformative, building off all this transformative Scorpio energy that we've been coming out of. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Six cards, 3 cards for the first week, 3 cards for the second week, and let's do your Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. All right, Taurus. First week up, King of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So, first things first. For those who this is I'm sorry, guys. A lot of you are feeling more secure in yourself. This has been the general thing for a lot of people, I'm gonna tell you. With this King of Cups, you're very in touch with your emotions right now. You're feeling very good about yourself. You're feeling very good about your relationship. Your relationships, and even for you, your relationships have a very balanced feel to it. You're feeling very balanced. Your family is feeling very balanced. A level of maturity has been reached. And that's why we have this balance here. and it's going to inspire you to bring forth more love, to give love to other people. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of love being drawn to you because you have you reached a new level of emotional maturity, which is a good thing. That's very short for the first week. We're just going to move to the second week. I feel like the first week is very cut and dry. um, if you've been in a point where your emotions have been up and down, you're gonna you still will you I feel like you guys are very in touch with your feelings, but you're gonna be able to place them where they need to go, and use them for your benefit with the Six of Pentacles to make things more balanced within and around your life. And because of that, that's going to radiate, and you will have more love coming in. You'll be able, I feel like you're going to be able to express yourself a little bit better when it comes to love. So moving on, for the second week, you have the Five of Cups, the Hermit card, and the Seven of Wands. And what I feel is, it changes, the energy kind of changes as you go into the second week. And I feel like the energy only starts to change because um it's like, even though you've reached this new level of emotional maturity, there's something in the back of your mind that you still think about from time to time, something that is from your past, because we're talking about the five here, and you started off as a king, so something from your past it still holds to you in a sense. And it's like, even though you've moved forward, you from time to time you think about this thing, and it does get you upset. It may be a death of a loved one. Like, you know what, I wish Granny was here to be able to see this, how I'm doing now. I wish, my little cousin wasn't locked up, or I don't know. Wasn't Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I see it. I wish my cousin wasn't. I don't know why that came. Maybe that resonates for some of y'all. Like, I don't. I wish my cousin. I wish my cousin wasn't here. Was here to see this. You know, to see the big change that's been going on in the family, or in the life, or I wish. This is a past loss, is what I feel. It doesn't necessarily have to be a death. It could be excuse me. It could be a breakup. Maybe you're at a point now where you're feeling like you're ready for a relationship because you have more balance in yourself, and you may be thinking about a past love that, what, if things were right back then, if you're feeling how you're feeling now back then, that it could have worked out. Understand, things happen in the past and you have to move forward from it, and it's hard to do so. But I just feel like you're just going to be starting off the week in a little moment. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's what I feel. I just feel like you're just going to be in a brief little moment where you may be reminiscing about the past, or a past loss, or a betrayal, or a disappointment. I feel like more so a disappointment, something that just didn't work out. But you're going to take it all in stride. And you're going to understand why it had to happen, because you have the Hermit card here. The Hermit card is going to come in and offer you that wisdom to let you understand, like, baby, you know what, things happen the reason they happen, the way that it was supposed to happen. It couldn't have happened the way it could have happened, that like this back then, but it wasn't supposed to happen that way. And I feel like that's what the Hermit is going to be coming in to show you. You yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I see, because it's crazy. It's crazy because um it's almost as if I see the guy in the Five of Cups as the Hermit grown up. The Hermit has lived a long life, and this may come from an older person, someone elderly that you may, just happen upon you while you're in your moment. And, you tell them your story, and they're like, you know what? They're going to be offering you up some kind words, or some words of encouragement to keep you on your path. This is just a brief thing, y'all. We're not going to get all into this, but I feel like this, you may have a little brief moment at the beginning of the next week just reminiscing. I feel like this is almost like a reminiscent type card. Just you, just like, damn, I wish such and such was here to see this, you know. And the Hermit's gonna come in and say, you know what? They are. You couldn't have changed it. You had to go down this way. If it didn't go down this way, you wouldn't have been prompted to make the changes that you needed to change. You needed to make. So, which is a good thing. But I can't help but feel like with the Seven of Wands, this feeling, even though it may be brief, I feel like it could possibly come in. It may resurface in and out of the second week of December. And when I see with the Seven of Wands here is you feeling a little frustrated about it. Excuse me, you feeling a little frustrated about it, and you may be trying to put up your defenses and standing your ground. I feel like this is going to be a lot of self-talk within yourself. Just reminding yourself of how far you've come. You're putting up, it's almost like you're putting up a blockade. And I see this person, he's opening the door, the portal. I feel like it's more like the portal of the mind, because wands can talk about ideas, concepts, energy, and you're going to be more protective of where you put your energy. Because I feel like with this situation right here, it kind of took you for a loop. It really did. It wasn't expected. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna definitely, with the help of the Hermit, you're gonna be pulling yourself back up and getting back on track. And you're not gonna allow yourself to you're not gonna beat yourself up for allowing yourself to feel. Because the Five of Cups is such a feeling card. You know, it's a very emotional card. And I feel like there was a conflict because, you know, again, you started off as the King of Cups, very in control. You know, you're very emotionally mature. This is a very emotionally mature guy. He can rule, definitely, but he's definitely in touch with his feelings. But I feel like I said, you may have a little backtrack. Whatever issue, it could be a lost relationship, you know. It could be any of that. It could be a loss of a pet. But whatever this loss is going to come back in, and you may feel upset with yourself that you allowed yourself to still be upset about whatever this situation is, and that's why you're trying to put up this blockade. But you know, I feel like exploring your emotions and letting them flow freely is healthy. It's taken me a long time to realize that, but yeah, I feel like that's okay. We all get in our moments, but again, with it, and that's why I say it's not that devastating, because this is the all is not lost card. You know, you may be upset about these things here that did not work, but at the same time, he's protecting these two. He realizes he still has opportunities to press on. So, you know, it's okay to be in your feelings, sugar, a little bit. It's all right. You know, that's a part of being emotionally mature. Being emotionally mature, and being in touch with your feelings and feeling secure within yourself, is feeling secure within yourself to have those moments where you feel vulnerable, and you feel very expressive to your feelings, and you letting your feelings be expressed outwardly. You know, I feel like that's good for your soul. It's very cathartic for your soul to cry and just let things be. Don't worry about what didn't happen. Things happened the way that they were supposed to happen. We can shoulda, coulda, woulda all day, but you did, and it may not have been the right thing, or you may not have felt it was the right thing, but it was the right thing for you at that time, given the knowledge base that you had. So just remember that. So for your Chakra Wisdom Oracle card, enlightenment. Enlightenment. This is tied to your solar plexus. And to me, this is talking about having confidence in yourself. It is talking about having the willpower to move forward. And this is you having the willpower to move forward, you having the knowledge. Enlightenment talks to me about being made like that eureka moment, that having a new clarity come into play. And I think the clarity comes into play is that, what, even kings have moments, and this could be a queen too. Even kings have moments of, even have low moments. Just because you're feeling so on high doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have any low days. We all are afforded low days. It's how you get up out of those low days is what makes the difference. So let's just look at the Chakra Wisdom Oracle book and see what we have here for enlightenment. What a beautiful reading. And I feel like that is the reason why you're going to be putting up some boundaries and starting to protect yourself, and to make things, try to be a little bit more, not necessarily guarded, but just a little bit more protective of what you are and who you are and how you feel. And that's okay. Um, Hold on, guys. How funny how this thing ties in. It says enlightenment. If I seek peace, I must embrace my fears. And that's what I'm talking about here. It's okay that you felt like, that you may have taken a little, you may have reverted back to some lower times in your life, but it's okay. You're still working, you're still a work in progress, and you will have to learn how to purge some of those things out. And it talks about, it's for inspiration. At this time, your journey is more important than your destination. Remember, if you face your fear, you will grow stronger, and relief awaits. Personal inquiry. What thoughts always drive my choices? How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? The key ideas that you have: the path to enlightenment, the reluctant stage, taking time alone to connect, trusting your intuition, needing solitude, and time for reflection. So yeah, I feel that you will be going through a time of reflection, and maybe again thinking about a loss that you suffered in the past. But you know what? You're going to realize how someone's going to come along, and I feel like if it's not someone, it's just going to be an energy, a new energy of the hermit. Within the hermit talks about going off in solitude. Um, just to, he has knowledge. He can find knowledge. He observes nature and acquires new knowledge throughout his journey. But he's lived a long life, and he sees some things. So I feel like, again, you got two old men. You have two old men, gray-haired guys in this reading. So you're going to be acquiring a lot of knowledge within the next 2 weeks. You're going to be seeing some things differently. And once you know better, you do better. And I see you doing better, and you feeling okay with you having these. You realizing it's just a moment. That's what I feel like. You're realizing that, it's okay. If you felt like, well, I felt like I moved past that. Yeah, you did move past it. But every now and then it still comes up. That's just like when there's a person who had experienced a loss, you know, a loss or a death of a family member or a loved one. At first, they're not really able to talk about it. It's just so tragic, they can't deal with it. Any mention of it, they just can't dare bear the thought of saying the deceased person's name. But as the years go by, they life goes on. They still experience. They grow spiritually. They grow emotionally. But every now and then you get those feelings like, damn, I miss such and such. I wish they were here to see this. And that's what this is talking about. You've learned that, even though you grow, you will take a step back sometimes to reflect. And in that reflection, you could be reflecting on a loss. But it's okay. It's okay to experience loss. We have to, in order to experience loss, we won't experience growth. So, and you're definitely growing and coming into yourself. So you got love coming in. You got more love and feelings. You're going to be emitting love and radiating love. And you're going to be definitely feeling more balanced. So don't allow this situation to make you feel off balance. Okay. It's just it just happened to be one of those weeks. So you may be taking some time. I feel like you need to be easy on yourself in the second week of December. Really get some with talking about this chakra wisdom oracle card. Take some time for yourself. Be in your thoughts. Explore your thoughts. Don't be afraid to explore your thoughts. That's where you get all your answers. So thank y'all so much for watching and hit me up. Bye.